Peace. I'm in the class, Agent. I'm gonna call you right back. Okay, I'm in the class though. Hey, give me 10 minutes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So anyway, I'm sorry. I apologize. So, yeah. So the God was on the department, like the teacher. And I gathered what he was talking about. Because we're not there for the purposes of inhaling, exhaling the teachings of 120 degrees living mathematics, but to welcome the world also to our cipher, but to give them the science education about what we teach, right? Yeah, right. There's other things that go on, nation and business. We may have to highlight some things that may not be pleasant in order to get to a solution. I get that. But to get up there and entertain people for your whole build, your whole, woe is me, and like that's not what we do. I mean, I'm not, again, God, I'm not saying that you can't, you're showing and proving, okay, God, we can see the accomplishments of you overcoming some hurdles in your life, and you showing mathematically how you utilize mathematics to do that. Peace, I hear that. And so I get that part. But again, it's not actually a testimonial. You need to show and prove how you were able to make mathematics walk and talk. How do you do that? Earlier we were talking about, each one teach one according to your knowledge. I'm not telling you can't tell somebody something positive, God. Because remember earlier we said I just wanted to kind of touch base with that. Oh, you can't teach nobody? Well, you're coming into a site, you're teaching a class. It's kind of different. I'm navigating to the world. Someone says, peace is God, peace, man, peace. Yeah, listen, man, inquiring the same way you wanted it. Oh, I see you got the nation calls up. Wow, right person. I happen to be looking for that knowledge. You got the knowledge? Yeah, listen. Okay, back. Right? Mm-hmm. Then again, once again, God, you're gonna get those that. And I get it. I know God said, not that I jump off a cliff or I get, but I do feel a little bit, wow, man, you got a lot of promises. Because knowledge looks good on the black man. So, but by that I mean, so when you teach and you see someone's receptive, and then they like, nah, I don't want it. God, wow. You know what I mean? Of course you're gonna. Because maybe some things you're not seeing. You have to see it for yourself, but again, a good teacher's patient, right? So my point is, because again, you're the conduit of learning. But they mathematics, wisdom. So wisdom is the way. So there's different ways that this truth can be made manifest. By different, I don't mean different by changing the idea of our lesson. That's important too. That what you're quoting is 120, because like it is a saying we have in our nation that one word can change a nation, and that's true. It can change it for the purpose of prosperity, but it can also change it and change its course of direction for something negative. How so? Okay, so, and it starts with God's, you quoting degrees and leaving what you think is simple terminology, simple words out of a degree. And so you change this whole idea. I remember God was quoting the 9th degree and the 140. By WT85 said the mystery God brings all this. Now the answer is to conceal the true and living God. But you left the word conceal out. He inadvertently, he didn't mean no harm. Just that, and I get it, got him on the spot. God, what's that degree? Because, he said the true and living God and the black man, and the 85% know when it rain, hail, snow, also he's done but the head. It's about time out. What about conceal? Oh, you're right, God, you're right. But I had to show him that one word, because the whole idea of the degree is showing you that I need to conceal who you are. I don't want them to know that you're the true and living God. So I keep you, you know, with the sky daddy. I keep your head up in the air. Now, look, this beautiful day. The Lord will provide the day. Yes, Miss Maddie, you're right. He sure did. And standing right next to you is the God. What makes rain, hail, snow, and earthquakes? They're the peace signs. You know what I mean? So they are those peace, God, come on in, man. Come on in, big brother almighty.
Peace to the God.
Peace. Signs to our signs.
Peace. Peace, huh?
Okay, I see. Do what you do. So again, you know, like quoting the word for word, and the understanding that you know, going back to it, you know, not you know, I mean, there could be some variations here and there, but as long as the word doesn't change the idea to the degree, then we get it. You know, but when it changes the idea, and you change, and then you change the course of direction. So that's why that's important. So again, a lot is centered on that. And as God was saying, that's true too. In becoming the true living gods like you all are, that's essential. I had this argument with a college professor. I was saying this in his classroom here one day. We're sitting, now again, I'm in school. I got my crown on with the tassel and my flag, but I'm not there I'm there to learn. I'm in a sociology class, right? So he's, you know, I'm not raising my hand. I'm just listening. I'm like, okay, let me get this down. Cause I need to get this. I need to get this information. So sociology touches bases with, you know, that God and all that too, you know. So this guy came out of the way and said, yeah, and you know, he said, some people they worship idols, and okay, so I'm good with that. I get the idol worship thing. Okay, I see where you're going. He said that they want to call themselves God or whatever. I still didn't. I got you. But then he started. Yeah, they want to say that because their ethnicity, that they're God, and you know, so I knew he said black man.
Was he Caucasian, or was he original?
He was Caucasian,
No, okay.
you know. So I'm like, okay. So now how to raise my hand? He said, yes. I said, okay. I said, I need you to listen. Are you with me? Yes. I said, the teaching of man being God is an ancient science. However, listen to the word, however, the black man is supreme. Why? Because he's the original man. So quite naturally, everyone will imitate, mimic, and be influenced by that. I'm not baffled at all that the teaching of man being God, we get that, but the black man is the original man. Historically goes through that. Now, why am I saying that? Because I'm the true and living God. Who's your God, sir? My God is Jehovah. Peace to that. Right? Ask me what the difference is, sir. What's the difference? I'm the true and living God, and that's your God. That's all I'm saying. Right, now I need to go to that, and that's it. So now can we get back to the subject of this, I'm saying to myself in my head, this white boy, Pythagoras and all them dudes, right? You know, and we can go and do what we do.
Right.
But just your presence. Yeah, God, there's no question, man. You come in the room, Pete, how's everybody doing? Okay, yeah. What's your name, sir? I mean, everything was pleasant to you. You said, what's your name, God? Pete, oh, yeah, my name's Sincere. You know, they're like, oh, well, he's one of them. He said, here we go. And they're like, yeah, what's your name? Sincere. Whole facial expression, sometimes. You know what I mean? You know, and you don't mean no harm, but it is what it is. It is what it is. And why is that? Okay, let God look. 120. It's a Mac. I used to say when I was younger that born in universal truth brings rain, hail, snow, and earthquakes. That was cute, but it don't. But means on the contrary. Right? That's the 13th degree to 140. They continue to teach 85% that all they see and hear, such as rain, hail, snow, earthquakes, come from mystery God no one see until he died. This believed by 85%. The temple said knows that when a man dies, he's gonna come back from the dead and tell the living whether he lies or not, because the dead is never known to return from the grave. In all history, Islam never revealed anyone coming back from physical death. But there's a chance of one to come back from mental death, because the lost and found were mentally dead, and many recovered. Not physically dead, only mentally dead. So we're showing you the separation, right? But it says, but brings, right? But 8 degrees later, or 5 degrees later, earlier, you read what makes rain, hail, snow, and earthquakes, right? Then it went into that degree. That was probably going to go on the probably people in the surface. Some level traffic power of 5 feet or 1,037, 135 on the way around the sun, right? Certain water, the earth will take the core gravity and define with bigger alcoholic attack. As many sense high, increase all the mystic water becomes down to becomes every gravitation. Then it still got the earth performing drops of water, drops of ice into heaven, which depends how the mist was occurring in the air she was in. There's some layers occur via cold warm, some very swift and changeable. The mist drives the cold current comes solid ice in small round drops of form or like floating form, which is called snow. Right? Now we're going to that degree. Right? It's called like 3/4 of that. But in the end it says earthquakes is caused earthquakes caused by some expected high explosives. In fact, all of the above is caused by the Son of Man. So you know all these sciences are equated with the Son of Man. But later on, because I did this to you, I'm going to shade it to you. I did that. You see it? Yeah, you sure did. Because it did rain. You heard water above your head, thunder above your head. You seen the rain and the snow and all that, right? You didn't ask scientific to tell you anything. You believe square and boogie on face value. Scientific to reach you every day. Listen, God, you know, man, that because of the water, the temperature, this and that, and the atmospheric pressures, and so and so, that it can have, and actually scientifically and physically, let me show you how these things can, and then let me show you the research. Are you trying to hear that shit? You trying to say Jesus ain't do that? Blasphemy. That nigga crazy. Yeah. Be back, like you still, yeah. Yeah, hey, big peace, God, how you doing, man? You big shit. Yeah, it's just where they at. Because I brought it to you, don't mean I'm the author of that. And robbed you of your right to the road of knowledge itself. That's his duty. So, and that's the importance of knowing your lessons. And again, it's not to disparage anyone's way of life. Peace to the Christians and the Muslims and everybody else for that matter. But, and by that I mean, because we're about peace. We say
scientific. Peace, man.
Yeah.
Peace. How are you, man?
Good.
You can come in the clay. You can sit down if you want to, bro.
Wait for the battle.
Okay, all right. Yeah, okay. So,
I love it.
I know you do. Better. Better. Yeah, so.
I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I know that's right. Yeah, so, that's, pretty much God. That's where, this, and going all the way back to our earlier bills, and it starts with the knowing of your lessons. You're going through some steps. It's important that you study, because again, you're starting to empower people. People listening and starting to be influenced. So it's incumbent upon you to know your lessons. I'm not telling you, I would never tell you not to teach nobody, right? And especially in those areas geographically where you are. You know what I mean? You are flourishing. It was ironic. Yeah, Bill, God, yeah.
I don't know, it's not like I'll be like forcing nothing. I just naturally teach. And I don't know, sometimes I be getting discouraged, like, cause it's like somebody will call you, like they'll call my phone and just tell me what's going on, and they be like, Yami, I tell them what to do, whatever. And then they go back to doing the same shit they not supposed to be doing. Like, yo, you gotta leave early so you can get to work on time. You know what I'm saying? And then the next day they be like, yo, I was late again. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is a simple example, but that's just how I be feeling. So many times I just be like, yo, fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm down here. No, I'm in class.
I don't know. But it do be frustrating sometimes as far as the teaching. Cause it's like, yo, you gotta constantly like say the same. I don't like repeating myself.
Okay. So here's where you're not at yet. So who are the 85%? Heard of them? Right. They don't civilize people. The poison animal eaters, the slaves of a mental death and power. People who true and living God is, or their origin in this world, in which that which they know not, and who are easily led in the wrong direction, but hard to lead in the right. Goddamn right, I don't want to get up on time. I'm used to sleeping the way I want to. Being early to adjust, that's the meaning of civilization. What's the meaning of civilization? When having knowledge is one steady culture and refinement, and not a savage pursuit of happiness. Right? You have to know the meaning before you know that you can do the duty. Right? You gotta know the meaning of civilization. So now when you impart, of course, and listen, the 5%, I'm not saying teaching you 120, I'm teaching you the basic rudiments.
Yeah.
And then, this is how you doing peace. You may not never want to get this knowledge, but if there's nothing else I want to give to you, let me give you your origin in this world. Black man, please, man. Let me get that to you. But to mean that you know, you won't be able to navigate. Like I tell some brothers, see my young brothers, I ain't scared of them. I come to the law campus and in the ghetto. I definitely ain't scared of you people. How you doing, man? You with the OG? You know that? Yeah, listen. I'm teaching the rudiments of civilization. Listen, man, this is how you look for God. This is how you dress. I mean, I mean by holy mind, whatever. But I'm teaching you. But I'm teaching you.
We ain't dressing like that no more.
Yeah, God. So, the wearing of the pants down and all that. You know what I mean? So this, teaching you this, I mean, your girl may like that. You know what I mean? Now I hear that, man, but when you navigate the world, you'll be shunned. And then one of the young brothers came up and said, yo, you right, bro, because I went to here, I went to this job, I did this, and you thought that was slick. Looked nice. He did, he looked nice. And he had the suit on, but he had the suit on, the skinny jeans, the skinny pants, and he had the pants down. He walked, and I'm like, I said, man, look, black man has a swagger. I get that. We walk, we have a natural rhythm in what we do. But you walking like a meatball. Put your pants up. Yeah, you put your pants up, bro. Come on, stop. You know what I mean? Then that got me close. And I wasn't trying to, because I get it, because I understand now this day and time, not everybody go want it. But, like the God was saying, the true and living God, right? Now, and I got a thing, I'll be teaching my little gang dudes. I teach them. I give it to the war. But just like the cotton first I was telling you about, he said, when black man is God, no, I'm God, you're not. Cut to the chase. No, you're not. You're a savage. You want it? How do you want it? How would you want me to paint this picture to you? See? Because just like you ferociously can beat up on somebody, let me give you my truth. Equally that ferocious. You're a savage. You're a beast of the field. You like that fucking pitch you walk.
Can they accept it? That's the shit.
Yeah, no question. No, this is my man. But I've already coached. See, our teacher's wise. See, the strong rules the weak, but the wise rules the strong. Mm-hmm. And I'm only doing that for the purpose of bringing you in and out. Not ruling you over you, but ruling you to show you, let me get you back into the fold of your own. Right? But you don't beat me in the head about, see, and that's what tickled my fancy. You want me to beat? No, me tell you, you gotta hit him. See, some young stuff you hit cars, right? But if you're in earshot, see, all I need, I'm not trying to be funny, because I was taught by the best. All I need you to say is this: who, what, when, why, and how. I got you. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. It's tough. Yeah, I told you, I had one of the dudes, he was that dude. Tough Tony. Yeah, let me talk to you, man. Oh, you want, because you see, I'm teaching, I'm influencing, like you were, his team about being civilized. Oh, you want me to be the true living God? I said, no, I'm just teaching how to be, like you said, be on time, do this, wash your ass, and put your clothes on right, and walk this way. Then I had to hit him with the opposite between me and him. Oh, you think I'm, no, you're not God, man. You a savage, man. Ask me to show and prove. Don't get upset. I see your facial expression getting tight. Your shoulder drop like you ready to throw the punch. Don't do that, big bro. Ask me to show and prove. Why? I said, who's in your community? Cut to the chase, blood. Who's in your community? Us. And you beating them up. I said, first of all, man, you pacified half of the community. Yeah, you did. I said, and you know what's ironic? You know why the devil loves you? Because you wield the power to command the people to live out the manifestation of his evilness instead of taking that same power and monopolizing the community and helping them. You niggas ain't got no money. You can't do nothing for nobody. If a dude take a fall, you running. You a rat-ass bastard. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you in the head. Yeah, me hit you in the head. You mean no good to your people. Your people fear you like they do. Our people fear the devil in our degrees. You serious? The only reason why you walking past them like that, you doing that, and they, hey, man, you doing? That's not life, that's fear. Why is he like the devil? Because the devil playing fear when he's a little boy. Why does he fear the devil now he's a grown man? Because listen, because what? Why does he fear the devil now he's a big man? You know why? What's that degree? What's that degree now? What's the degree? Big? I'm asking our mom. It says, why does he fear the devil now that he's a big man? I'm asking that question. I'm not going my mouth. Let me get some answers going on here.
I hear you. You phrase that again, God?
Why does he fear the devil now that he's a big man? What degree is that actually? Some people have grown out big.
I don't know.
What degree is that?
That's the build or destroy degree.
I know.
No.
Wait. Oh, wait. Hold on. Say it again? I thought you
Yeah,
said.
no, it's ninth. That's the ninth
Did the
degree.
devil put fear in him when he was little?
No, that was the ninth degree. That's the question I was asking.
Okay, and then the 10th.
So my first question was to him, why do you fear the devil? I want before I asked the question, I want to know if he was familiar with the degree.
That's why I asked.
And then
Now, what's the answer? You know the answer to that
I
degree?
don't, because I'm not even on that degree yet.
Because the devil told him to eat the wrong foods.
Right. Now, okay, we there. So we piece it together. The God's about the puzzle. We piece the puzzle together. Right, the purpose. See? Yeah, you gotta know God.
Yeah.
So now, some people say, "Oh, the wrong food is Christianity and Buddhism." Nah, man, knock it off. The wrong food was the fear that he's a little boy. He was born this cycle without even knowing why. Right? Yeah, he's a grown man. He's a boy. I'm teaching you. Nigga, you better like me. I'll beat the shit out of you and your mama. And you become a big, strong. You understand the fear of that? You eating that. Oh, shit, man, Master Johnson, with my ass. I'm not gonna do that. I'm definitely gonna make sure that, right? Until we fast forward to take, you got the knowledge yourself, whatever. But yeah, now he fears the devil. Now he's a big man. Like grown and big is two different dynamics. But what I'm showing you is that even I was trying to show your the brother, even as a big man, you have the right to live in your said nation. And said means something questionable. As mentioned in your degrees twice in 1 to 10. You familiar? What degree?